Hello and welcome to this week's video snow report from the Porte du Soleil on a very balmy day. It's only -4 today. Now that might seem like a very low temperature, but this week and since last weekend we've had temperatures of between -14 to -19 during the days, and on some of the more open and higher slopes when the wind picks up it has been bitterly cold. Now to be honest, this is one of these things that happens every year and we should really be expecting it. It's February, we're a mile above sea level, it's the Alps, of course it's going to be cold, and in fact this time last year when it was warm and we had barbecue weather, all the snow was melting. So to be honest, I will take the cold weather any day. Now looking forward in the forecast, it looks like the cold weather is set to return. Although it has got very mild today, the cold weather is going to come back in, and the weather for the next 4 or 5 days at least is going to be like this: clear skies with nice low temperatures. Now, as I said, on the higher and more open slopes, there was some wind, and the very low temperatures and that wind has meant that the exposed slopes in the off-piste have been quite badly wind affected. And if you're looking to do any of the sort of major off-piste routes that are well known to people, you will find them quite badly scoured. We went up and did Vallée de la Manche a couple of days ago and it wasn't in very good condition. However, today we dropped off the backside of Satellite, and in the lower, more sheltered runs, especially out of the sun, the snow is still in pretty good condition, and we found some nice little turns to be had in there. So if you're heading into the off-piste, and at the moment the avalanche hazard rating is only 2 out of 5, definitely lower, more sheltered slopes, preferably in the trees if you can find them, you're more likely to find good snow in there. On piste, however, conditions are absolutely perfect. 98% of the runs in Avoriaz are open, with only one minor closure, and that's the run at the top of Mazets, which is not even really a pisted run anyway. It's part of their snowcross program, which means that it's kind of an off-piste route that is kept secure. And in the whole of the Porte du Soleil, we've got 241 out of 247 pistes open, and they are in excellent condition. The snow is nicely pisted down and groomed, and today, as it's got a little bit warmer, it's just become that little bit more grippy. But even when we've had the very low temperatures, the snow and the pistes have been fantastic. Now looking forward, we have got the French holidays starting this weekend, and they're going to run from the 11th all the way through to the 11th of next month. Now this does mean that we're entering peak season, and obviously things are going to get a lot busier. At the moment the pistes are very quiet and there's almost no queues for the lifts. This is set to change, but there are plenty of ways you can avoid the big queues, and I'll be giving you tips throughout the holiday season on how to do that. But to start off with, a couple of things you can look out for is A, the Porte du Soleil is one of the biggest ski areas in the world, so if the Linderé Bowl is getting very congested, just head over somewhere else. And as I've been saying for the last couple of weeks, Chatel and Torgon are absolutely brilliant for skiing, and there's almost never anyone there. And another thing to look out for is perhaps to ski a little bit later through the day. Maybe if you ski through the lunchtime period when most people stop for lunch, you'll find that the pistes do quieten down. So at this time of year, I like to take a slightly later start to the day, ski through lunch, and then get a bit of a snack when I come off the hill. But at the moment, conditions are immense on piste, and we've got beautiful clear blue skies and more sun forecast. So even if there are lots of people, we're still going to have great weather and fantastic skiing on piste. Take care, thanks for watching. I will see you next week when I bring you more news from a slightly busier Porte du Soleil.